this has been a very significant date today, August 5th, in marking the first anniversary of the decision that was taken by the central government in the abrogation of Article 370 from the state of Jammu and Kashmir. And in doing so, in also splitting the state into two union territories. What has followed there in the past year, what we've seen is a very difficult year, an absolute information clampdown, a lockdown that has been seen because of security reasons, a lockdown that has been seen much before even the pandemic kicked in. This in turn has adversely impacted local markets, industries and the tourism sector here as well. But nevertheless, this is being marked as a significant day despite the fact that we've seen curfew which was issued for both yesterday and today. The local BJP leader Rumisa Rafiq though has hoisted the Indian national flag at Lal Chowk at Anantnag district this morning to mark this as a significant day. But on this anniversary, we're getting you an exclusive here as well on why this is still being hailed as a very important decision. Times Network has exclusively spoken with the General Commanding Officer of the 15 Corps, Lt General B.S Raju, who assured peace and tranquility in the valley, saying that things have been better ever since, on how there's been a significant change because of this decision. Let's take a listen in.
It's been exactly a year since Article 370 was abrogated, massive moment in the history of Kashmir. And since, the focus primarily has been on the law and order situation, how to change the law and order dynamics and how to bring things under complete control. I have with me a special guest, Lt General B.S Raju, who is the GOC of the 15 Corps, prestigious and strategic Chinar Corps, and he is someone who has been supervising these operations, not only today, but he was also the GOC of the strategic Victor Force, which oversees all the operations in South Kashmir. Sir, welcome to our program.
Thank you.
Sir, first question, how do you see the ground situation right now? It's been a year since Article 370 was abrogated, and a lot has changed since. So, but as far as law and order situation is concerned, be it militancy-wise or be it the ground law and order situation, be it the separatists and other elements, how do you see the situation, sir?
I think, in my opinion, we have seen change, and I would say that we have seen change for better. I can see a perceptible drop in the levels of violence on all fronts, whether it is terrorist-initiated incidents or terrorist-committed atrocities, or the level of interference in the operations of security forces whenever we have conducted operations. I see hope in the environment. I mean, I would say with a large section of the population, they are looking at this as an opportunity to look forward, look ahead. And I think that is the way we should be looking at this abrogation of 370, this anniversary.
Right.
And as far as the levels of terrorism is concerned, this year we have been able to neutralize almost 135 plus terrorists, most of them in South Kashmir and a reasonable number in North Kashmir. And I've also seen a unique phenomena where wherever we have neutralized the terrorists, that area has become quiet.
Right.
And incidentally, that area has also seen a lower level of recruitment. I mean, this is something interesting. And so that gives me confidence that the way we are doing our job, we need to continue to do that so that we are able to bring more peace and tranquility in the valley.
And this clampdown on security has also given an absolute free hand here. This is for security concerns, but a free hand to the security forces here as well, and because of which it has been a difficult time for people on ground. There has been hardline curfews that have remained for weeks and months on end here. A year back on this day, mobile, landline and 4G internet was suspended indefinitely. Currently, there is only restricted access to the landline. They still don't have 4G. In fact, 2G mobile and internet services that still continue to remain restricted. Our correspondent Mir Farid is getting us those details here on the internet clampdown in the valley and what it has meant for people's lives.
It's been a year since Article 370 was abrogated, but it has also been a year since Kashmir saw 4G internet. High-speed internet services are still barred in the UT of Jammu and Kashmir. Only slow-speed 2G services are available, and that, needless to say, has been a talking point. It's been an issue of controversy, as it's been a point of outrage for the populace here, especially students, business community have been really shouting over the rooftop, registering their protests online, otherwise as well. The issue has been taken to the Supreme Court as well, but the stand of the Government of India, of the security agencies, has really remained, they have not wavered from their stand. They continue to say that this is for national interest, this is because the security situation demands that no 4G high-speed internet services be given, because they will be misused by anti-social elements in Pakistan. But the question is, how long will this defense sustain? Because 4G in today's day and age, high-speed internet is not a luxury, it is a necessity. We have seen how it has hit the economy of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir, how it has hit students, their education, how it has really led to smashing the business of the startups, e-commerce business that young entrepreneurs had come up with. They are absolutely done and dusted. They have moved out, some of them moved out of the Kashmir Valley to really go for jobs in other parts of the world. So it has really had a devastating impact on the economy and generally on life as far as the Kashmir Valley is concerned. And not without a reason that people are angry. The students are angry, civil society, businessmen are angry, and they really find no logic in what the government is saying. But as I said, all those protests have as of now come to a zero. Government is still pretty much steadfast. It is firm on its decision. Though of late there have been some committees that have been formed. Supreme Court is also overseeing pleas. And in fact, those cases are pending in front of the court. But still, as I said, absolutely no indication when 4G services will be restarted. As I said, needless to say, they have really broken the back of an already crumbling economy, and 4G internet services in today's day and age are backbone of almost every business. It's not just about students. Obviously, they're the worst. It's not just about e-commerce and other such businesses, but overall, as far as industry and business growth is concerned, high-speed internet is the backbone. So we'll have to wait and see for how long can the government really continue with its defiant stand on the issue, and whether finally they will heed to the calls of the students, of the business community, to restore 4G services in the Kashmir Valley at the earliest.